Eunice Yoon takes a look at right now what's been happening with the reality there on the ground. Eunice, last week it sounded like they were letting some things open but still leaving so many blockades that it meant business wasn't taking place. Is that the same story this week, or is this a new beginning?
We're seeing a lot more things open up. So there has been a significant opening. Beijing is pushing really hard to try to get business back to normal. As of today, restaurants were able to allow indoor dining. Cinemas opened up, capped at 75% capacity, but other entertainment venues also were allowed to open. In fact, Universal Resorts here in Beijing is going to open up its doors on June 15th. Then offices, some schools next week are going to be opening as well. Shops have been opening today, and all of it is meant to try to get business back on track. Now, the big question is whether or not the economy is going to make a comeback after a month of very tight restrictions. Today in the capital, it was much busier, not as busy as before. Some restaurants were full, others not so much. People were telling us they were excited, but then there were also couriers for food delivery who said that they haven't really seen a drop in orders because so many people seem to be a bit hesitant about dining out. Now, going forward, people are looking at one major hurdle, which is the COVID test. We still have to use 72-hour COVID tests, so a COVID test that is valid for that period of time to be able to do pretty much anything. And that is part of a larger experiment that's going on here in China. And that is, can you have a country that is striving for zero COVID while at the same time reviving the economy? So the leadership appears to think that this can happen with the mechanism to do that, the test. So the idea is if you have this regular testing, then you're going to be able to scoop up any of the positive cases, but people can still go about their business. So that's the theory, but it's still, as I mentioned, an experiment. Guys?
Eunice, we've talked an awful lot about the shutdowns there and what it's meant for the broader economy of China. Obviously, some big pain and some big pressure. What's it mean for workers when their business places are shut down? Do they continue to get paid? Does the government step in and give them money? We had a lot of stimulus that was handed out here, especially at the height of the pandemic here when we were still dealing with massive lockdowns. What happens there?
Well, there has been a lot of money handed out, or at least promised to be handed out, either to small and medium-sized businesses, also to workers, especially migrant workers who could have lost their jobs. So there's a lot of money out there in order to try to help, prop up people's livelihoods and incomes. But one of the big problems with the lockdowns has been the uncertainty of it all. And that has not gone away, because even though we're seeing an easing of these restrictions, what we haven't seen any change of is the idea that if you have a positive case, it's going to, the person goes into mandatory isolation. So you get swept away. Or your building, if we have a case where there's one positive case in a building, the whole place shuts down. Or your close contacts can be traced, and then those people have to be whisked off to government isolation facilities. So that all leads to this level of uncertainty. And in that kind of environment, it's difficult to know exactly what to do. Are you going to expand your business in this kind of environment? Not all the time, and that's not something that people really want to do right now.